Well, hello everybody. Miss Tiffany is here today, and I've got my helper Harper here with us, and we're going to bring you a little lesson today, talking about purity. Purity. You may or may not understand what that word is, but hopefully, after our little demonstration today, you will have a better understanding of exactly what purity is and how important it is for us to keep our purity and be more like Christ. So today, Harper and I are going to talk about a lovely glass of water. So I personally drink a lot of water. I don't drink a lot of pop.
I don't either.
We don't drink a whole lot of pop in my house. So I drink a lot of water, and some days you get more thirsty than other days, but especially on a hot summer day when you're hot and sweaty, a good glass of water. Now, I didn't put any ice in this water. This is just regular glass of water, but when you get thirsty, this tastes pretty good, doesn't it, Hart?
Yeah.
You want a sip of water right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we like to drink water. Of course, it's important for our health, and it keeps us alive, and it keeps us hydrated. But we like our water, I'm going to hold this up a little bit to this light, to be clean and pure and not have any kind of, what if you went to a restaurant and they brought you a glass of water and they had little black things floating in it? Would you drink that?
Mm-mm.
We don't want that. We want good, clean water. Sometimes they call it sparkling water. Sometimes we buy bottled water, and on the label it'll have on there fresh spring water, or it's filtered so that no imperfections are in the water. And so this just came out of the tap water. So we trust that it is safe to drink and that it doesn't have any harmful pollutants in there, and hopefully it's good to drink. And so that's how our purity is. We want it to be pure. We want our thoughts and our minds to be pure and our attitudes to be pure. And so this glass of water kind of represents us. This is us, Hart. So we're gonna pretend for a moment that this is our nice, clean, pure glass of water. I'm going to sit this over here a second. Harper drank out of that one, so we're going to keep that one for her. But I also have another glass of water, and so let's pretend that this would be somebody else, okay? So what do you think would happen if we had put something in this water that maybe didn't make it so good anymore? So I have some food coloring. We got some blue food coloring here. So I'm going to let Harper put one drop. You think you can do one drop of food coloring in here?
I might do a little.
All right, so be careful. Let's see if we can just put one drop. All right, now okay, there's one drop. Now I'm going to hold this up. Now she put one drop of food coloring in there, and look what happens to this glass. I'll hold it up to the light in between us. Can y'all see that? Something's in it. We can see it, and look how it's growing and it's spreading. So it's not pure anymore, is it? I'll move my hand so we can see through the light. Look at that. This is just one drop of food coloring, and look what happened to that pure, clean water. It's spreading. It's going down toward the bottom. That's just one drop. It's kind of blew up toward the top, and so now it's polluted. The water looks a little cloudy and not so clean anymore. It's not pure anymore. We had one drop. Now, do you want to drink a water now?
No.
Why not?
Because it has...
What's wrong with it?
It has stuff in it.
Has stuff in it. And so this could be bad stuff. And so now our water is not clean and it's not pure. It lost its purity. So that one drop that we put is like the bad things in our life. It's the sin. That could be one little lie that you told. That could be not obeying your parents. Have you ever done that before?
One time, sometimes.
So when we put one little drop in there, okay, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to clean out that drop you put in there. Take it out.
How?
How do we do that? Can we take that out? Can I dig around in here and just suck it out? Is that how that works?
No.
Can I do that?
You would have no water then.
How do you think that I can clean this and make it pure again? I want this to look like this. How can I do that?
Wait, maybe you
How
should
can I do
pour
that?
some of this clear water in here. Maybe it'll make it lighter.
So if I try, okay, so Harper says to pour some of this water into this cup. Would that help?
I don't know.
Maybe? We don't know?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, well that's a pretty good guess. Because I didn't tell her what to say. She's just helping me. So we didn't practice and rehearse. So that's a pretty good guess. So if we pour more of the good into the bad, then maybe eventually it might be better.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, that's kind of smart of you to say that. But let's think about these two glasses for a minute. So if I ask you which
Oh, it's
glass...
all blue now.
Oh, now it's kind of turning cloudy, kind of a blue. Now it all looks kind of a bluish color all over.
It looks like it rained in it.
Yeah, it looks like we got a little blue going on here. So if I ask you, oh, Harper, would you like a glass of water? Which one would you choose?
This one.
Because...
It's good and the other one is bad.
Okay, so this one might look better, and you can see through the glass that it's pure and clear, and this one looks...
Kind of yucky.
Kind of yucky. What if you were really, really desperate and so thirsty for a drink? You think you would drink that?
No.
If you were maybe really, really thirsty and you didn't have anything else to drink, we might drink that.
But what if
If
there's
it was
a river?
the last
What
option?
if there's a river and then I could just drink out of the river?
All
That
right.
might be bad stuff.
So we need to think about this glass as a reputation. Reputation is how people view your character and what kind of person you are. And so that's important for us to try. We can try really hard to be good people and honest and polite and kind and be nice to people. And that's what we want. We want to be clean and pure and honest and polite and obey our parents, because that's what keeps us pure like Christ. Okay, so this is like our reputation, but we just put one bad thing in here, one bad drop. So that could be the sin, that could be the bad things. One lie, one bad thing that you did can totally change the entire glass. That one bad thing can change your reputation. One time, maybe you told a lie to somebody, and whether it's a little lie or a big lie, and that one person is probably not going to trust you anymore. They're probably not going to believe you anymore. If you tell lies, they're not going to believe you anymore. And that one person might go tell somebody else, and they go tell somebody else. And so your reputation is changed. So we want to try to be pure and clean. Now, like I said a minute ago, even if we do bad things, and we all do bad things, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all get imperfections, and we all get drops here and there. But we want ourselves to, we want to be pure and clean. And so we have a couple options. We do have a couple choices. So like Harper said, I could pour this whole glass in here, but it's still going to make it a little bit cloudy. It's still going to be cloudy, okay? It's still going to be a little dirty.
But
eventually, some of the bad stuff may wash out, right?
Yeah, but what
another
if,
way,
this is good, and then when you be nice,
Yeah.
then it would go in there, so you would have no blue.
Okay, I see. So that's one way that we can do it. And so we want to pour into our cup good things. We don't want to pour in bad things. But another way to completely, really fast clear it is to dump it out. I could pour this whole cup out, all of it. Dump out all the bad, and I could start over, couldn't I? If I pour out this entire glass, I dump the entire glass, I would have a clean glass. And then I could refill and put clean water back in, right? So the only way to make it clean, we got to dump out all the bad. We want to get out all of the bad things that are in this cup. We want to get out all the bad things that are in our life. Okay? And then we can refill. And Jesus is the only one that can refill and make it clean again. We want to be pure and clean, and we can refill our cup with good, fresh, clean water. And then we could have some purity. So Jesus is the only one that can do that. We want to get rid of the bad, and we want to have a nice, clean cup of clear water that doesn't have any bad things in it. So today, I just want to encourage you to try to be nice and be honest and do good things for people. Try to keep your reputation positive, and be careful to tell the truth and too obedient, because those are the ways that we can keep purity in our life. There's a Bible verse in Proverbs 22:1, and it says, and this is a translation of the verse. Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." You may hear people say that your reputation is all you have. And we need to be good people and protect that reputation and try to keep a clean, pure heart, and be obedient and be honest and be kind and do good things. I know we've said many times that phrase, "What would Jesus do?" So whenever we have struggles in our life and we have sin that comes up, instead of letting it drop into our heart, we can get rid of it and try to think of what would Jesus do, and try to do good things and try to keep our water pure, our heart pure, and have no bad things to happen. Now, bad things will come. Bad things will happen.
When
Nobody's
I was being mean
perfect.
to my sister, like today, I was trying to be nice and I was gonna do really nice stuff, and she was like, "No, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to do that." So I was like,
So we have to try to be nice, right? So those are some things to try to think of, because once we get one little bad thing that happens, it spreads and it can ruin our whole entire reputation. So I encourage you today to maintain and try to desire purity in your life and in your heart, and be good. Do something kind for someone today, and be honest about things, and be obedient to your parents. So those are the things that can keep us pure and help us become closer to God. So remember, a good name is more desirable than all the greatest riches. It doesn't matter about silver and gold and how much money that we have, but we need to be good people to each other and love one another. So I will end with that. I hope you guys have a good week, and Harper and I are going to dump out all the bad and enjoy
"The good."
some of the good, clean, pure water. Bye, guys.